Panthers GM Scott Fitterer spoke to the media on Friday, and I almost said Saturday because it's the first day of the weekend, but that was for me, not for you. It was day 2 for you. But anyway, here's Fitterer talking about the quarterback they've recently acquired via trade from the Jets and whether or not they're going to pick up his 5th-year option. There's a report that they are. Let's listen to Fitterer on whether or not that's actually the case.
Will your decision on Sam's 5th-year option be impacted at all by what you do in the draft?
No, we have a plan in place, and that's something we'll address after the draft, and that's what we're focused on right now, but we have a plan in place.
Is that an expectation to pick up the option?
Again, we'll talk about it after the draft, but yes, we do have a strong plan in place.
You know what? When I saw the words, I thought one thing. When I saw that, I think something else. I think they are picking up the option on Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I think it would take something extremely unforeseen for them to not do it. But if a quarterback falls to them, if one of the top guys falls to them, it happens to be a guy that the owner, David Tepper, really wants, do you pick up the 5th-year option on Sam Darnold? Do you try to flip him to someone else and get back some of the draft picks you gave up? I mean, it occurred to me on Saturday, there's a chance if they get the guy that they otherwise would have traded up for, if he falls to them and they didn't have to trade up for him,
Right.
they probably gave up less to get Darnold than they would have given up to move up to get the guy that falls to them at 8. So, it could be genius here. This could be next-level stuff David Tepper is doing, where you buy insurance and then you wait and see how the board plays out. And if it plays out to your favor and you get a quarterback, then you just unload the guy that you gave up 3 draft picks to get.
Well, I mean, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if that did happen. I'd be shocked that, if they didn't pick up the 5th-year option for Sam Darnold. They traded pretty significant value to get a guy like that. I would just be surprised. Now, from all appearances, it seems like the guy they wanted was Mac Jones. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence the 49ers trade up to number 3, and then 3 days later, the Panthers are trading for Sam Darnold. I mean, I think that says something, let alone they coached Mac Jones in the Senior Bowl, the Panthers coaching staff. So there's just too many things to make me think that's what they wanted. But I think they've made their bed now. I mean, I would be shocked. No matter who it was or whoever they fancied, I would think they're going with Sam Darnold. He fits the way they want to play. Darnold has talent. I would think they did this because they like Darnold too and what he brings to the table here. So, I mean, listen, it's an interesting theory. I don't know, but I would just be shocked. They've done so many smart things with their roster. To me, even if the quarterback they wanted fell to them at number 8 right now, I just think it brings more headaches than it does positive things than just to make a pick that for another need on their football team.
So why wouldn't they just go ahead and pick up the option? Unless they're trying to make others think that they're waiting for a quarterback.
That's what
and
maybe to me.
Maybe get the Broncos to jump them and take a quarterback and it pushes down the guy they want.
I think so, Mike. That's at least what it seems like to me, right? I mean, they're kind of just like they don't want to say it. They're going to play like the coy, like to what you said. Oh, maybe the Panthers still have a quarterback they have their eye on, everything like that. I think they're playing that game. I really would be surprised if they ended up taking a quarterback at number 8 and open up the can of worms there. Who's to say where's Sam Darnold going to go? What are you going to do with him right now? I mean, that to me, then I'd be going, well, that was a dumb trade. I don't know what to say. You got a backup quarterback or a guy you got a year before you start some other rookie quarterback. You take at 8 and you traded all those assets. So I just would be shocked if that was the move they made.
Well, but that's when you put David Tepper out there to say, look, it was too expensive to trade up after the 49ers blew the curve by giving up 2 first-round picks and a 3 to go from 12 to 3. There was no way we were going to give up what we had to give up to move up, so we just thought we'd give up far less, see if it worked out, and now we decided, hey, the guy that we never thought would be there was there, and we're going to move forward. And Chris, look, to get back to where we started, if the 49ers do take Trey Lance, are the Falcons taking Mac Jones? Are the Bengals taking Mac Jones? Are the Dolphins taking Mac Jones? Are the Lions taking Mac Jones? Unless somebody trades up, Mac Jones could fall to the Panthers at 8.
Oh, I think he would. And I think that's when we hear the phone call and it said, hi, this is Bill Belichick's dog, and I'm looking to trade for a quarterback for Bill. I'm the dog you saw on TV last year. I mean, that's when I think you start to hear those kind of calls. teams like a Patriots, who has been rumored to like Mac Jones and everything like that, maybe they start to get involved and make a move. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. This whole quarterback thing is interesting. You could lay out, a few different scenarios where really Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, they all could fall in some way. But as I sit here right now, I think the one that I look at that I think is going to fall a little bit is Justin Fields. Just for the things we've talked about today, we'll see. But it's interesting between the 49ers, the Panthers, and who's going to be the odd guy out of these 5 quarterbacks. It's going to be fun to watch.
I'm trying to remember last year when we saw the picture of Bill Belichick's dog. I just don't think that Chris Sims imitating Phil Sims trying to talk like a dog is the voice that would come out.
Probably not.
Of Bill Belichick's dog. I think it's a little higher pitch.
It's a little higher pitch?
A little higher range. Not squeaky. It's not one of those little dogs that you can fit in your purse. It's mid-range.
I thought might talk more like a dog, talk more like Bill and just be like, like just more like that.
I think that Belichick wouldn't want a dog like that around him because then that dog would not be in the same room as Bill. You need to have the differences in personality, or it doesn't work.
2 curmudgeons doesn't work together.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.